Day 167, When the Limits Fall Away. I remember reading Secret Wars when I was younger. It was a Marvel comic book series. There was a moment that stuck with me far more than the battles, the heroes, or the spectacle. Dr. Doom takes the Beyonder's power, and for a brief moment, everything changes. He's no longer fighting, no longer striving, no longer constrained. He can do anything. And instead of triumph, there's this pause, this overwhelming realization there's nothing left to overcome. That moment stayed with me. At the time, I don't think I had the language for it. It just felt heavy. Now, years later, I think I understand it better. We're stepping into a world where that feeling is becoming more common. Not in a comic book sense, but in a very real, practical way. Artificial intelligence, automation, and rapid tools are removing friction at a pace we've never seen before. Things that used to take years to learn, teams to build, significant effort to execute can now be done in hours, sometimes even minutes. At first, that feels like progress, but then something else starts to happen. You sit there at your desk and realize you can build almost anything. You can learn almost anything. You can create almost anything. And then the question shifts. Not what I can do, but what should I do? This is the part nobody prepared us for. We spent our whole lives learning to overcome constraints. We learned to work around limits, to push through obstacles, to make do with less. The entire shape of our ambition was formed by what we couldn't do yet. Now the constraints are falling away faster than we can adjust. The tools keep getting better. The barriers keep getting lower. And we're left standing in the same pause that Dr. Doom found himself in, holding power we once dreamed of, wondering what it's actually for. The discomfort isn't about the tools, it's about us. When you can do almost anything, you have to decide what matters. You have to know yourself well enough to choose. And most of us haven't done that work yet. We've been too busy trying to get capable. When you can do almost anything, you have to decide what really matters. I don't have a grand answer to this, unfortunately. I'm working through it myself, but I'm starting to see that the next skill isn't technical. It's not about learning the new tools faster or building more efficiently. The next skill is clarity, knowing what you actually care about, knowing what's worth doing when almost everything is possible. That takes a different kind of work. It takes sitting with the question. It takes being honest about what you want your days to feel like, what problems you actually want to solve, what kind of person you want to become through the work that you choose. So here's where I'm starting. I'm writing down one thing I know that matters to me today, independent of what's now possible, just one thing. And I'm letting that be the filter for a while. Not what I can do, but what should I do?